Hey guys, I'm Pat, again playing Madden. So yeah, pretty much no uniform, no new playbook, but should grade my Tyreek Hill. And I got pretty much 30 uniforms. I think over like 40 players now. And slowly, I got Aaron Rodgers now. He's 92. I got one old school quarterback from Cunningham. I'm saying that name right.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny?
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Mean Joe Green gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Taking on the midfield logo. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So the Eagles now, they'll be in great position here to start things out. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And that's really good field position they were given. Now, nothing's a gimme. We know that. But I know his goal, have the field goal kicker just stay on the bench. They want to put it in the end zone and get 6 out of this one. If they don't, I think it'll feel like a disappointment.
That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And goal at the Patriots' 1-yard line.
A man who won a ring with the Patriots. It's Corey Dillon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that stuff.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
It's 2nd and 8.
On second down now, it's Jackson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 6-0 our score after 1.
The score, Eagles 6, Patriots nothing.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Short throw pick-6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes it at the 7. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving into more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
The ball carried by.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll look to throw here. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
a loss of 8 yards.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Going deep. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20.
You get nothing and like it.
Philadelphia. Stephon Diggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
So now 2 pick-6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing the second one. Then you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing the risk, this is a big decision here.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Well, they've got a few
Now the
first
Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll drop this down to Jackson. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. On 1st down, Dillon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
The final shot before break. Cunningham. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a terrific first half for the veteran quarterback. His guys have just about put this one on ice already. As for the call of the second half, we turn things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. The dangerous hill now to return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. Don't like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this third and fourth quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boy. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Eagles are pouring it on. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will extend this big lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of...
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Eagles have recovered.
Ball carried by the running back.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the con.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
You little fucking Patriots.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Out of the gun now on third down. Complete, he finds Bray. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Under a minute to go in this.
Damn, that's second guy, that shit was fucking painful. Look at this. One go high, one go high, one go low. So yeah, one go high here. Matthews, the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger. Go high. And Hooker? Yeah, Hooker. Oh, hi. Oh, I see. He would about break out the tackle, too.
Third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jackson. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
And that's incomplete.
Namath pass thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Good.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
13-yard line.
Here's the...
Kicker would have been like right across there, so that would have been maybe a 38-yard or a 52. Depends on what kind of kicker they got.
Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. There he goes. And Davis fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
Cunningham's pass.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He had secured football. And if he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught.
Hooker on the coverage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. But he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. That catch good for only a couple. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Namath's pass complete to Cameron.
I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help him at contract time.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's Cunningham. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Set to a 2, 14-6. Damn. 48 to nothing.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Shut up. So there are my damn scores. 17-10. 31-14. 27-28. I won. And at home, Vegas. And 12-42. I will let you out, okay? Just hold on, buddy. So I just need that. You can see I got a long way to go. Okay. I'll be right back. It's gonna be a little while because I gotta wait for my dog Chet to get back in. So, come on, Jen. Come on, boy. Come on. On your way? Come on. Okay. Well. Well, that was a little bit strange. Thought I heard no payment is that. But I thought outside, I thought I heard a cicada. Or is a thing I just watched too many superhero movies. I'm hoping. Let's check out my ranking in the solo. Oh. Gotta be pretty high up there now. Wow. Not bad. So here, my ranking, 13,000 coins, 20 trophies. But I'm ranking right there. So, should be simple enough. Should be.
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. We're all tied at 21, but your opponent has driven the ball to your 10-yard line. First and goal. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great work there.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10.
Yeah, it's on.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. You know, a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
Allen on the keeper. Fumble on the play.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around. Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurt. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Corey Dillon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
5-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
I want my damn reward, bitch. Huh. Where's my reward? Okay. Let's see what my reward is. Does that have a damn reward? Oh, fuck it. I won't do one of these. Spawn up. So, I mean, know who that was. You know, Tony.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with over 3 minutes left in the game. You're only down 3 points. You have the ball inside your own 10. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, 92 yards. And the Eagles have moved down in front here in the fourth quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. from midfield now. Burrow. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run now with Dillon. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Corey Dillon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 12. A minute 38 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They'll let Charles try and get him in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jamal Charles taking it in. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 8 yards.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
For this challenge, we find ourselves in the fourth quarter with less than 5 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 2 points. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Mean Joe Green breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. But here comes Diggs. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
2-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now. Down by 5. 2:18 on the clock. They'll have 2 timeouts and, of course, also the 2-minute warning as they go to work on 1st down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo 1st. toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw is Allen, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. The 30. 10.
Okay, baby, come on.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And here comes Diggs. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining.
15 yards.
After the sack on 1st down, Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 19-point game.
19. Jason Sanders set to
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I know that was overkill,
defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that will bump the lead up to 26. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Yeah, 4th and turnover. Come on. Get a little bit more challenge. So, I've been reading this in the comic. Everybody's seems to be real.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
For this challenge, we start off in the 4th quarter with over 4 minutes to go. You're ahead by just a field goal. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory. 2nd and 10.
Talk about it a little bit at the game.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them use up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation.
And the Steeler pressured too much here. He's going down. Cameron Hayward, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell...
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Vernon Davis, 60 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Jason Sanders.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So Ben Roethlisberger and the offense down by 10. 2:10 on the clock. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, but they also need 2 scores. They've got to go quick. And his throw is incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, but it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Nnamdi Asomugha. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Ryan Switzer on the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 17.
The Steelers ready for their next possession. And they just had that pick-6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down. Ebron with it over the middle. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Had to move around the battery. So, So now, I'm not going to get any part away in this. I'm just going to tell you it's one of the best comics series in the whole entire fucking world. Like, a lot of people like it, a lot of people hate it. But Dragon Ball Super is one of the best comics out there. If you haven't read it, I will recommend it if you're not a fan of Dragon Ball. You read a few of the books, you would be a fan, clearly. So, one of the best damn fucking books ever. Yes. One of the best. I'm just saying. That way I'm on, like, book 11, chapter 40, 50, 52. Yeah, chapter 52. On chapter 52. Okay, Dragon Ball Super, chapter 52, Goku and Vegeta's training. In book 11. Sorry. Book 11, chapter 2. Chapter 52. So, if you haven't fucking read the fucking series, I wouldn't recommend you getting any time. Well, if you just jump to Super, you just jump to Super, you will lose interest quick. I say, fuck that. Start from Dragon Ball and work your way up. So, oh fuck yeah. Fuck yes. The reason why I say fuck yes, because I wait. Okay, let's see. Oh yes. matter. Oh, any other team. Yes. I got a 98 Madden Master. Fucker. Yes. Fuck yeah. So, on here, so yeah, 98. Wait a second. So, fucking 99. 99. Well, he's not born, but he's got 99. So, if you are thinking about being Dragon Ball Super, think about read Dragon Ball all the way through, then read this. Pretty much, if you read all the books in order, like book 1 through book 1 through like till pretty much after the Frieza saga, and then jump right into Super, you'll be all caught up. So, get here. So, I know it's an hour, 29 minutes. That's probably going to be my last game. Yeah, it's going to be my last game. I'm going to hit the hay. It's been 1 hour and 29 minutes. Sorry.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on Sports. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
All right, thank you, Coach. We begin this challenge in OT with less than 5 minutes remaining. We're all tied up. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Cunningham looking to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers 32.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Screen pass to Charles. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They run it. It's Charles. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
49ers 49.
Here we go. So, well, that was not well. Pretty much get well, a little bit break. So Okay. So my Falcons, my bad ever, Green Bay Packers, Dallas Cowboys, and Kansas City Chiefs. So the reason why I put Kansas City Chiefs in last, well, like my lineups, because we pretty much obvious because I'm a Kansas City fan. I am. All of these teams I created, that one my bets, because fucking I keep playing. Play one more game. I'm not playing one of those half-half games. Hell no. I'm not playing. Let's see the again. I'm solo challenge.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Adoree Jackson on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to go on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods. That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 all to return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Oh, good move. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
23-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's George. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They scored.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Jackson now to return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They're going to get about 3 here on this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
Oh, everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Number 22.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Down and goal to go.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a terrific first half for the veteran quarterback. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentator.
Greg Joseph.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
And now he's going to use his legs. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Good for an Eagle.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12.
Operating from the gun. Cunningham buying time to his left. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
2nd and 12.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Here we go on 4th down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down, Tennessee.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And the Titans first down.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
And 13.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
It's a pickup of 6.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put it into this thing. A play fake. Now Cunningham. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Here's Cunningham. And he's going to go down again. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. He may try and run for this. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game. That punter, he must be... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Titan, Tyrann Mathieu, with a pick.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Eagles 14, Titans nothing.
Okay. Go. So see ya. It's been almost 2 hours. 2:07. I need to get some rest. So see ya. Please subscribe if you haven't. And stay tuned, because I'm gonna keep playing fucking Madden whatever the fuck I want. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like it, get the white part of my ass.